Hey guys, it's Psychic Medium Queen coming in with another video, and I'm coming in because I went into meditation on today and I asked Spirit to give me specific messages as to what it wanted me to do next. I do know that I have a reading that I'm going to be doing for you guys. I should be doing that sometime on Monday, the requested reading about Queen Naja, Chris Sales, and Clarence NYC. But I wanted to do something for the collective as a whole, because that's what my channel is about. It's about you guys first and foremost, and primarily about giving messages of hope and guidance and clarity to the collective, keeping you guys updated on what Spirit is saying. Okay, so we're going to do that first. I also have another reading coming for you guys. It should be behind this one or right after. I've been sitting on it for about a week. I'm sorry, I've just been really busy with readings and things of that nature. Speaking of that, thank you guys so much for those of you guys who continue to reach out to me for readings. Please forgive me. I'm doing my best trying to juggle all the social media stuff. You know, I'm a person that believes in utilizing time accordingly. And so I don't have a lot of time to put into the Instagram, but I'm trying, guys. If you guys don't know about that, I'll leave a link below. Feel free to follow me at Psychic Medium Queen. That's my handle for all things, my website as well as my email, psychicmediumqueen@gmail.com, psychicmediumqueen.com. The date is Saturday, June 20th, 2020. But you guys know how we do. Let's go ahead and say our prayer. Supreme Being, all that is, thank you so much for this opportunity to complete this reading for the collective. May it be guided by your love and light. Surround us, all of those of whom who are watching this video right now, and myself, with your golden divine energy. Only the most highest, most purest, positive energy and essence is allowed in this reading space on today. Teachers, angels, spirit guides, masters, ascended masters, and archangels, I thank you all for coming. I intend accurate, open, clear lines of communication. Amen. Okay, so we're going to get right into the messages here that Spirit gave me. And right off the bat, Spirit is saying here that brighter days are coming. And it literally gave me the picture. Now, those of you guys who raised with a Christian background, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw the same kind of picture, the children of Israel specifically crossing the Red Sea, when the Red Sea was parted for them to cross over safely. It gave me that kind of picture to symbolize the safety that Spirit is providing right now, because it's like we're crossing over into new times. We're crossing over into a new passage. This is a new day. I mean, we already know about the mass awakening that's occurring for the first time in over 100 years. But in addition to that, you have so many monuments falling that are a symbolism of hate. And Spirit is the catalyst behind all of this. I'm also seeing a world on fire, but not in a bad way. You know, of course, we have the riots and things like that, but I'm seeing it more of a purification. You know, this world is on fire because newness and change is happening. You know, people are still hurting. People are still crying. People are still mourning, yet Spirit is yet here all around us. And I want you guys to know, each of you have spirits, angels, and guides assigned to you, and they are around you even now, and they're holding on to you. I almost see like Spirit grabbing the arms of people to ensure you that, look, we're here, we got you. And I know it's scary. Some of you are fearful, but Spirit has got us, and we have to stay under the guidance of Spirit and let Spirit be your best friend right now, because the days of old are no more. We are literally all experiencing history in the making. When was the last time that we've seen change to this magnitude, where we had all 50 states and countries come together and bind together to form an allegiance? I can't recall. Consciousness is being spread all over to the collective as we speak. So each person will be receiving different pieces of the puzzle here, messages of hope, and they're all a part of a whole message altogether. And Spirit even showed me that we're going to be having so much peace. It's going to take us back to the days of old. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of miss the days when you used to be able to go to the park. You know, grandmother would always get everybody together and, you know, she called everybody and you better be there kind of thing. I'm feeling like those kind of things are coming back because that kind of peace is coming back. And Spirit also gave me some insight into the hangings that have been going on. And I immediately went into my empathetic just radar went all the way off, and I instantly went into tears because I can feel the pain of people, because we know that those weren't accidents. And it's just confirmation for any of you empaths that have been picking that up, and anybody really, you know, we have common sense. These are not accidents. Okay. And the people, Spirit is saying, the people who did this will recompense. They will pay one way or another, guaranteed. You may be, what is done in the dark shall also be revealed in the light. I don't care how long it takes to be revealed. And the families, the mothers of those that were lost will be a catalyst for change. Spirit is showing me, for those of you specifically this week that are watching this video, and this week and the weeks coming, you guys are going to be receiving a monetary blessing, money, just because you've been a blessing to others. You will be receiving tokens of appreciation and love offerings. Spirit also gave this to me for you mothers who watch my videos. This is not to rule out the young ladies, don't get me wrong here, but it's specifically speaking to mothers to protect your sons, to guide them, to instruct them, to nurture them, because there is a softness that only a mother can give that can balance and save a child's life in this day and age. And lastly, here, Spirit is showing me that we are united as a people. I saw us literally holding hands around the world, men and women of every color. The time is nigh for change. And we, the people, will clear these dark skies because we're calling for change like we never have before. Together we stand, but divided we fall. Kudos to us as a nation for standing as one. Let's see what Spirit has to say further to the collective and to the nation on today. Can I get a few more, please? Thank you. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying here with the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the World card, the Five of Swords, and I have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse, and the Five of Cups. We are no longer waiting for change. We're no longer waiting for change here because it's a new dawn. It's a new day. And things are changing now. Some of us are still in this position of looking at what they feel like has been lost, but understanding what still remains. We're coming back around to a new world. A world derived by our ability to stand up. We're no longer traveling alone. We're doing this together. We're no longer blinded. Some people are still, very few, far and in between, the ones who are trusting the government and the ones who are trusting how things have always been are starting to doubt, which is good, because we need to stand as one. We're fighting against what used to be considered order, because I feel like you have some people who are fighting for the change. There are a few people who are still kind of trusting here. But like I said, they're losing that trust here with the government and believing everything that's being told to them. Okay? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Spirit is giving off to me the full position, because the full position is thinking that if we do things the same way, that something new is going to happen, but it's not. We're no longer trusting here. That's jumping off the cards a lot. People are on guard now. And they're like, you know what? You better come at us correct. You better come at us with the truth. You better be honest with us here, because we're on guard. We know what's what, and we're standing up for what's right. Our government has been in a rest period to make changes. This leader here, quote unquote, has been sitting and resting on his laurels. And the problem with that is, while you're resting and while you're sleeping, there are people who are going to bat and willing to go to war for what's right. And he's just sitting on it because he thinks that the times of old are going to remain, but they're not, because this control is no more. Spirit is clearing the pollution here with the Six of Cups. These flowers symbolize the years of what consistently was with our nation. But something new is being offered here, finally. That something new is change. That something new is a new dawn. That something new is a new day. Some of you guys have been waiting for rewards to come in. And now is the time for those to come around. Here with the World card and the Knight of Wands. This man symbolizes somebody who has been working hard and waiting for the return on his efforts. Some of you guys will be blessed. Your time is now. Through all of this chaos, through all of the hard work that's been done, you're finally going to get your reward. Like I said, some of you guys will be getting monetary things coming in. Even things as small as relationships, which we're talking about, the grand scheme of things and the world in general. But some of you guys have some people coming around to you right now, because we are in Mercury retrograde as well, starting since the 18th. So just because we have all these things and changes going on in our world doesn't mean that stops Mercury retrograde from doing its normal thing. So some of you guys will see returns of people coming back from your past, for cycles to be ended, or for them to come back around and want to be in your life, or whatever the case may be. And you guys could have renewal if you want with these people. Because the thing about it is, people need people right now to sustain themselves, because people are starting to feel, rather people have been feeling the pain and the angst, and they feel like what you went through was small in comparison. So let's mend and heal together. Some of you guys watching this video are leaders. And I feel like most of you guys that come to my channel, if you're new, new or not, the desire and the things that were intended, all of those agendas that were meant for us, that were meant to scare us, the fear mongering with the COVID situation, anything else that can be conspired to get an edge out of, have not succeeded. By who? The powers that be. And we know who those are, right? I don't have to say anything about that. You guys know. For those of you guys who've been watching my videos, we already know that's the government. We the people have the power here, finally. And you see this growth here? That's come as a result of us standing strong. And wow, this is giving me that fist with Black power. We're standing for our fellow man right now. We are standing as a people together, standing in solidarity, saying we care. You have corporations that are standing up, and this is beautiful. This is clearing this so that all people can be equal. And I think a lot of people, you guys, don't take the stuff that people are saying in ignorance personal, because anger is a secondary emotion of pain. People are hurting. And people who are ignorant of the fact that these things are happening, these hangings, the deaths in general, the facts are there. And the fact that we have social media makes it even easier to access. We can't deny it. And for a while there, we couldn't get away from anything. But we as a people, all that to say, we as a people are standing in solidarity for a new day, and we're protecting each other, and we're protecting the Black man. We're protecting people as a whole, and we're saying we all deserve to be treated equal. We just had Juneteenth, and there was a saying going around, I think 1820, please don't get if I got it wrong, but we were free-ish. And it's true, because people are still fighting for equality to this day. Still. And it's unfortunate. And the time for that is over. The time is nigh for change, is what Spirit is saying here. And this goes into what I was just saying. People are overlooking the red flags here. People are making it like, it's like, well, only Black people matter. And then you matter. We all matter. But until someone's skin color doesn't determine whether they live or die, we have a problem, or we've had a problem. But thankfully here, the message is finally coming to an end. And what hurts my soul, and I know a lot of you guys as empaths, is that these babies know and they are aware. We didn't look at the red flags when we were in our youth. We didn't really even understand the fullness of hatred. Not all of us anyway. Some of us probably did. But I know I didn't. And it can make people fearful. It can make people scared here. It can make people, worry for their well-being, just going out because you can't pick your pigments. That's what's hurtful and hard. Stand in solidarity, knowing, and continue rather standing in solidarity, knowing that Spirit has promised peace. I saw a rainbow, and I saw in that rainbow peace written in it. So this means that's on the horizon for us, because that's what we are banded together doing. Okay. And these looters and things like that, all of this burning of the world and stuff, that's going to stop too, you guys. This is actually what's happened. Spirit is bringing that out more now with this card. Yeah, a lot of places have been burnt up, but we're going to rebuild. And we're going to do better as a people. We already are. You have people, the very small minority, that are still fighting and that are still trying to add food to the fire and keep this smoke kicked up. This is still very evident, sadly. But there are more of us campaigning for change. And Spirit is just confirming the prediction I gave you guys. For those of you guys who are going to be getting monetary means coming in here, you got a blessing coming and you deserve it. An offering. A lot of you guys are not falling for the deception here any longer. You're also were on guard about certain things and belief systems. Now you've just decided to keep yourself, be armored up with intellect, be aware, but not fall for the okie doke and just give over your will anymore. And you're staying strong here and you're enlightening yourself. And it's actually making us happier that you are aware that you don't have the wool over your eyes. A lot of us felt bound up here, not knowing what to do. A lot of us have realized, look, I can get down from here at any point and make my own decisions. I have a voice and I realize this and I can use it. My one voice matters, but we all matter even more together. Love that. Spirit, are there any more messages you have for the collective? I'm hearing Spirit saying divine order. I won't say we don't need structure and things like that, but Spirit is calling for divine order. Let's see what messages the Goddess Guidance Oracle has for us. And I'll also pull some from the Fairy Tarot. Oh, you came right out. Oh, wow. Wow. Right off the bat. Spirit is saying, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. What we are doing as a nation, Spirit is in total agreement. Like, as I said, do not back down. Realize the power that we have here. Remember, your one voice matters. So make sure that you're voting, you guys. I don't get into politics here, but I'm saying exactly what Spirit is giving me. Make sure that you're voting. Make sure that you're making your voice heard. Make sure that you're donating where you can. If you can't donate, make sure you're signing petitions and things of that nature. Do all you can. Okay? True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. What we're putting into the universe with this goodness is actually allowing Spirit to pour out love to us. This newness. This is what I get for this. If we're talking about more than one person. All of these feelings, all the desires that we've had as a people for change, for growth, is finally coming, and Spirit is returning all of that. We're putting that, because everything is energy, and all the energy that we're putting into the universe, the Spirit is returning. Spirit is returning to us. Isn't that beautiful? Fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Spirit knows this is a time where it has to step in and intervene and even bring back things of old. It's actually going to help people with their belief system. And knowing that Spirit is very much real. I know for those people who have doubted and wondered, you'll have to know that it was divine intervention. You won't be able to deny that here. this situation will be handled. Spirit promises. Those people who have lost their lives, their blood is not for naught, because the blood of those people cry out. It seems like, I've said this before, it seems like change only comes when blood is shed. And that's very sad, because in the days of old, if you want to go biblically, you know, there had to be a sacrifice of some sort for something else. In order for something to be given, something had to be sacrificed. And kind of set up in the way that change occurs after blood is shed, because that actually is what riles people up. If you have a heart, you're going to be hurt that a life was taken. And so many lives are taken senselessly. But all that to say, change is happening because people are tired of blood being shed senselessly for no reason other than the color of a person's skin. And it could have been, their lives could have been spared. But that blood is calling for change. Justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decisions. This is confirmation. We will win as a people. Justice. It's coming. It's finally. And Spirit did reveal, I got confirmation, I want to say a day later, that what Spirit gave me in my last video, it came to pass. Those men that did what they did to George Floyd, they all were charged, and those men will serve time. Okay, because it's time out for all of that old okie doke. Justice overall is coming for us as a people. Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. I feel like what Spirit is saying here, simply put, like it said in the beginning with people reaching out to you, it's time to let go of the petty differences that we have as a people. It's time to even let go of the anger. It's time to let go of the teachings and the belief systems that we once had. This is the perfect time to get to know Spirit for yourself, to get closer, to unlearn practices that you know are not serving your life. It's time to let go. Or if you're not going to mend relationships, it's time for you to let go of the anger that you reserve to that person's memory. Now is the time. We got to walk into this new day and in this new age with a whole new mindset of purpose and with peace and happiness and joy. And that's not something you can go out and buy. That's something that you create within yourself. Seven of Winter. There's a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. This is for the people who stand on the opposite side. It's almost like an Iceland here. They literally are walking on thin ice and not even realizing it, that their ignorance is going to cause something to happen, not in a good way, for their lives. I'm hoping that they wake up here. These people who stand on the opposed side, this minority that stands against the majority, because they're not standing on strong ground here anymore. It's very hollow, I'm hearing. They got to pick a better choice. They're still not saying clearly. I do just pray for these kind of people that Spirit opens their eyes. Spirit is even saying with this card, you know, these kind of people, don't get angry with them. I feel sorry for them. Feel empathy, feel sympathetic towards their mindset, because people can only understand at the emotional evolution that they've achieved. And a lot of people are operating in a very lower vibration because of their emotional evolution. I would charge it, sadly, I have to say it the way the Spirit is given to me, I charge it to ignorance, because that's what it is. A lot of Winter cards going on here. Five of Winter. Walk away from the dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Okay. A lot of you guys are going to find that you're going to be walking away from friendships that no longer is serving you. Just like people are going to be coming around and you're letting go of the crap, you know, you're going to have some people that are coming around that are come back into your life, but you're also going to have people that you need to release the pain associated with them, but you don't necessarily have to let them back in your life, especially if they're going to continue with the same kind of practices. But some of you guys are walking away from associations. You thought these people were a certain way, and you're starting to see their true colors. These are people that you're going to let go of because they're not for your highest good. People who have different views on this situation that's current. The saying goes, you find out who people really are when things go bad, just period. And because of that, that's going to make you guys walk away from associations that's not serving you at this time. You might find that people who you hung out with are really prejudiced towards other people. People that you confided in that were your mentors and things like that. They have different belief systems that affect your now understanding in your relationship with them, and you have to walk away from it. It happens, because think about it is, we don't possess anybody, we experience them. So appreciate all your relationships for as long as you have them, as long as they're supposed to serve their purpose, but the saying goes to be attached to nothing but open to everything. So long as you're in a state of understanding that, chapters end, doors closed, and you're not so attached to it that it affects your whole disposition, you're going to be better off, if that makes sense. Okay. Understand, we come here alone, we leave here alone. Value value the relationships you have, but be open to understanding that they may end. Okay. I know I said that in a few different ways, but I'm hoping that it, Spirit gave it that way so you all can get it, different mindsets. King of Spring, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. A financial windfall. This is confirmation what I was saying earlier. It's crazy the message of Spirit is given. So this I feel like this reading was a little bit bipolar, because it's talking about those who are not in believing. It's talking about those who are believing in the changes going on, and then even it threw in like, hey, during all this time, you guys are getting money too. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I got to give it as it's given. So a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So this just goes in line with, as I stated, Spirit going to be giving monetary means to some people with some blessings. And it's also calling those who are being awakened by this mass consciousness that Spirit is spreading out to step into your power, to step into your supposed to be. Don't let somebody talk you out of your purpose. I actually had, all of my clients that come to me, I feel like you guys are all gifted, inherently, because spirit draws you to me, or even my channel. I know that you have a different evolution, and Spirit is calling you guys to step into your purpose. Don't let anybody stop you. I don't care if it's a mentor. I don't care if it's somebody you've been talking to for years, or even family, or they saw you in a specific way. If Spirit is calling you to step out into your purpose, do it now, period. Do it now. Now is the time. We need you. You know what I mean? Because somebody in your area, wherever you're at, because Spirit is literally purposely is spreading people out in the collective to be an aid all over the world. So take up your armor, put on your fairy wings, okay? And go to work. Put on your crown. However you want to feel like you want to get dressed. Look, this guy got on a fairy hat, fairy wings, and a robe. Look. But he got purpose. So it's time for you to step into yours. That's what Spirit is saying here. The Lovers. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart are returned to good health. Spirit is returning our world to good health. This is Spirit and nobody else. I love that we have free will, and as a people, we're stepping up. But Spirit is intervening here and saying, look, because you guys are making the decision, we're going to come together as a whole. We're going to support you guys. You see the light, you see how the hands are lighting up here? Spirit is taking us by the hand like, look, we got you guys. You guys are doing the work. We're going to support you and do what you can't do. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving every situation and in all that you do. Focus on service here. Just as Spirit was saying earlier in the reading, make sure you're doing all that you can. Let's serve our fellow men. Let's stand beside. If you see somebody in need and you have it to give, go out and do. Just go, period. Just go out and do. What else are you saying? What do you want to say here, Spirit? We are living in a time where the people who are awakening are like unicorns. You know what I mean? They're few, far, and in between, and they have a knowledge that is given directly from Spirit. Everything that's being done is it's different. Look around, and you know what? Actually take the time to really just revel in that. You literally are a part of history being made right now. There literally is a unicorn. You know what I mean? Because it's unheard of. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. It's just confirming this card. These people who are still in this hateful state of mind, Spirit is saying, look, we got you too. We'll help you. When you're ready to let this hate go, we'll attune you. We'll replace that with higher frequencies. You have the power to choose. These same people, they got free will just like us. Law of attraction, you bring that back. And it's all, you know, for those of you guys who are vibrating in a high energy, whatever you're giving out, understand that goes with that too. Spirit is giving that back to us. And it's saying, invest it wisely. Let's continue this, people. Let's continue this good, because what we're putting out there is being returned to us. Listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires' manifestations. A quiet mind and a body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. For those of you empaths that are feeling deeply, that are still wounded very much by this situation, take some time to listen. Take some time to meditate. I understand that it hurts. I understand that it's hard for you, but Spirit even wants to attune you to an even higher vibration. Not saying that you feeling is a low vibrational thing, because that's part of your gift. It's saying, listen to us. Quiet your mind, beloved one. You want to get to a place, because there are two different kinds of empaths. There are empaths who are empowered, and then there are empaths who are still a bit wounded in the way that they leave themselves open to feeling the angst of others, so to the point where it does bring them down. You understand that other people are responsible for their own things, and while it may affect you, you have to turn that energy over to Spirit, so you don't stay in that position. You have to cleave to the promises that Spirit is giving here. Okay? That's what Spirit is giving for the collective on today. I do hope, if you are still with me, that it was of a help. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Are you feeling the changes that Spirit is making? Has Spirit made you the same kind of promises? You know, can you affirm that? What are your feelings in general about what's going on out here? And, you know, just give some words of encouragement even in the comment section to your fellow man. And if this was your first reading that you watched of mine and this resonated and spoke to your soul, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss a reading whenever I upload a new one. And I will see you all in the next video. Blessings.